Hey guys, good late afternoon. It's 2:15 and it has been a crazy morning. I feel like every morning's gonna be kind of crazy. We've kind of got into a routine, but it definitely has been a little bit more hectic than I would have anticipated, but we're making it work. So Maddie's upstairs in like quiet time. I just put Everly down for a nap. Autumn is in between Zoom calls, so she's playing with ABC Mouse to keep her quiet. And Emmy is upstairs taking like a generic where I'm at right now type of placement test, so her teacher can get a better idea. Not just her, the whole class is taking it, so he can get a better idea of what they're capable of, what level they're at, stuff like that. So she had to be by herself, so I had to put her in a room because Autumn has another Zoom in 15 minutes. This multiple Zooms a day thing is kind of crazy. And Zoom has been giving us a problem for both of their schools, and it's just been a little crazy. So anyway, it hasn't been a very fun day for us to vlog. No coffee today, so I was definitely falling asleep on the couch right around lunchtime. I'm just exhausted. I have to get in a better routine. And I mean, I've been trying to get in a better routine, but I guess it's just not enough. It's not enough going to bed late, wanting to watch shows and have adult time. I'm just never gonna have adult time until I get to go back to school. That's just what I've chalked myself up to right now. So now's about the time in the day. Once she has her next Zoom, she'll be done. She can go play, whatever. Maddie will stay in quiet time. Emmy has that test for the next hour and a half, and Everly will probably sleep for the next hour and a half. So now's about the time of the day that I need to figure out what we are going to have for dinner. That is always the struggle of life. So thank goodness I saved all of y'all's recommendations from Instagram. I saved it in a reel, or a scrolling reel, whatever. And I'm gonna go back and look for some ideas because I don't know. I have some chicken in the fridge. I have a couple of leftovers, but not enough. Like, everyone would kind of have to eat their own leftovers. I'm thinking maybe even breakfast for dinner. I think that would be kind of cool. We all had oatmeal this morning, so it would be kind of nice to maybe have some like waffle, sausage, eggs or something. Except we don't have any waffles, so I'd have to make some from scratch, which is not a big deal. I have a waffle maker and I have pancake mix, which I guess is the same thing. Just put them into waffles. So we'll see what I come up with because I have no clue. Big girls are outside swimming, so you probably can hear Alexa in the background. Autumn's taking a nap and Everly's just sitting here watching them. We're baking up some goodies tonight for dinner. It's actually cornbread muffins. You'll see the recipe and everything over on my hkittyVLOGS. Also have some bruschetta going on, and I think we're just gonna do leftovers for dinner tonight along with these fun goodies. Just kind of like a yo-yo type dinner, but with leftovers. You get what you want on your plate when you want it type of thing. I think it'll work out nicely. This is how the muffins turned out. Really, really cute. I haven't broken down the points for Weight Watchers or anything like that. I don't know that I'm gonna be eating these, but we actually gave them to the girls for dinner with some leftover cabbage, and I just put some, yes, it has hot dogs in it, a side of carrots, and some coleslaw that I had in the fridge, and that's what their dinner is gonna be, and then maybe a little snack after. But pretty well rounded. I was gonna do a side of like mac and cheese or something, but because of the cornbread, I just left it like this, and they're excited to dig in. Good evening, guys. I am headed, I know, crazy, I'm in the car right now, but I'm actually headed to pick up my Target drive-up order. We kept trying to, like, I ordered it yesterday, and I kept trying to like go back and forth thinking, man, what am I gonna do to pick it up, because some of the stuff that I got for Autumn is in the order, and I mean, they come out in bags, but you know, kids be nosy, and I didn't want them to like load it in the back of the car and then her see it and ruin just a little bit of surprise. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of surprise. So I told Andres, I was like, I can just go get it early tomorrow while they're doing schoolwork, or he's like, why don't you just go get it now? I said, oh, are you sure? So I kind of I fed Everly, put her in bed, kissed all the girls goodnight, made sure they had their vitamins, they were brushing teeth, and then they're gonna have a little bit of screen time before bed and just chill out and everything. The big girls are actually getting along so well. I'm so proud of them because they typically, out of everyone, out of all 4 of them, which clearly Everly doesn't like really fight with anybody just yet, but the 2 big ones, so I'm talking Emmy and Maddie, typically fight the most. And I don't know if that's just like an older kid thing or because they give Autumn kind of whatever she's wanting because they don't have any interest in it. If that's what it is, I don't know. I didn't have a sister growing up. I only had a brother, and he was 2.5 years younger, or he is 2.5 years younger than I am, and we had totally different interests. So he left my stuff alone and I left his stuff alone. But the big girls, we tend to lump in one category quite frequently, and I don't know why that is because they're 4 years apart, but we do. They do a lot of stuff together. They have similar privileges. Emmy has a lot more privileges, but the privileges that Maddie has, of course, Emmy has as well, and Autumn doesn't. So I don't know, we just tend to lump them up a lot. And before quarantine, they were definitely the 2 that clashed. They clashed the most. And now I feel like they're totally best friends. Like they want to be together 24/7, and that makes me so utterly happy because technically Maddie and Autumn are closer. They're only 2 grades, so like Maddie's gonna be in 2nd grade, Autumn's gonna be in kinder. Emmy is 4 grades above Maddie. She's gonna be in middle school by herself. She's gonna be in high school by herself. When she graduates high school, she's gonna finish college completely before Maddie even starts. Well, that's the hope, right? Every parent's hope. But we'll see, you know? And so she just, I feel like it would probably be more natural for Maddie and Autumn to be closer because they're closer. They're gonna be in middle school together and in high school together and in college together at some point. And Everly is kind of on the back end of that. Like she'll have 1 or 2 years of Autumn being in elementary school with her, and then she'll forever be by herself in middle and high school and in college because Autumn is 4 grades above Everly. So I kind of felt like Emmy and Autumn were like the 2 out, but really Maddie and Emmy are super close, and that makes me really happy because I'm hoping Autumn and Everly will be close, and then they all kind of will have their own relationship with each other, but I always wanted them to find like a little buddy. I never had a sister, and don't get me wrong, I love my brother, but it's just having a brother is a totally different relationship than having a sister, and they don't have any brothers to compare to, so I always hope that they would kind of buddy up at some point. But anyway, my whole point in this was the big girls were playing. They were, I think, playing Kirby, or I don't know, watching some show together, who knows. And Autumn was downstairs with us, and we were watching she's been into like Muppet Babies and Elmo and stuff lately. I don't know why or where that came from, but she's been into that. So I told her on the desk, I was like, okay, instead of picking up the Target order tomorrow, I'm at a stop, so I moved the camera because it was falling. So anyway, I told him I would just come up to Target really fast and pick up this order. That way it can be put in the car. We can bring it in the house without worrying about anybody seeing it. The other stuff is coming from Amazon, so that's super easy to kind of hide, but it was just this Target order that I was like, ugh. And it's just some stuff that she can see, like plates, and I think I talked about this yesterday, and a tablecloth, and just very little. And her cake and ice cream and stuff I'm gonna get from HEB probably on Friday and pick that up. Well, I'll probably pick up her cake Sunday, but I'll probably pick up her ice cream and everything else on Friday when I do my weekly grocery shopping. I'm still kind of undecisive about the food, so yeah. Gotta love Target drive-up order, man. Whoever invented drive-up is winning. And actually, I may, after I get my drive-up order, I may end up going inside because, you guys, I've been tagged like 5 different times on this post on Target about Target's dollar spot. I don't know if it came out with the, where the heck's drive-up? Here it is. I don't know if it came out with the fall collection or with the Halloween collection, but and I don't know if they're plastic or glass. I can't tell, but they're coffee, what are they called? Coffee containers. I'll have to show you. I know there's a name for them, but I just don't know what it is. So I'll have to show you if I decide to go in. I haven't decided yet because Target tends to suck you in with everything else, but I kind of wanted to see if they had them because they had one, I think this brown that says cold brew, and then they have one that's clear that says coffee, and I think that would be really cool for my cold coffee at home. Thank you guys to all 5 of you that tagged me in it. I really appreciate that. You guys know me so well, it's crazy. So let me get this Target drive up order going. I ended up running in. They did not have the coffee things, but it does look like they would be made of glass. So maybe something, you know, to go look around for, but this Target did not have it. And I came to look for my sugar-free Italian sweet cream and like no place has it. Why is this so popular? Ugh. Pumpkin spice is out though.
What's she thinking? If she didn't know, she should say no.
She's thinking of a lie now. Wait a second.
Malalaman naman niyo kung sinungaling ako, hindi. Makikita niya sa reaction ng mukha ko yun eh.